Thank you, Stephanie. Welcome, everyone, tonight. We're going to be taking a side trek from Call from the Deep into Zikrin's Zephyrian Tome from Candlekeep Mysteries, since not all of our players are here tonight. So joining me tonight for this are...
Hello, everyone. I'm Morn. I'm playing Nith Doris, the Gip Yankee war magic wizard who, not going to lie, this is something that is kind of right up his alley. He would love to have visited Candlekeep.
I am Brendan, and I'll be playing Old Silver, the CLC captain who doesn't spend any time in libraries.
Hi, I'm Ian. I'll be playing Pavo, the Aarakocra Bard, and wondering if the real mystery is, what is Candlekeep?
Hi, this is Tara, and I'm going to play Ishka. No, this is Nabil. I'm going to be playing as Scribeheap, a Warforged paladin who took on the Oath of the Open Seas.
Hi, everyone. My name's Chris, and I'm currently reporting from the cockpit of the helicopter gunship Unshielded Speakers. I'll try to have this done by next week. I'm playing Montauk, Goliath Battlemaster fighter, who's discovered that the real mystery is the friends we made along the way.
Hey.
Haha!
I'm Stephanie, and I'll be playing Rue Belle Devereaux, Cleric of Umberly, the second Princess of Moraes, and soon-to-be Pope.
And the party has found itself exploring mysteries of a Krast spaceship, which has brought them to the northern tip of the Purple Rocks. On the island of Trisk, they have entered the ruins of the old Moon Elven city of Askarl and made their way underground into what appears to be some sort of ancient temple. There, they finished off a bunch of ochre jellies as they smashed the statues that were protecting them, and then explored the rest of the area after finding a passageway behind a moldy tapestry. Inside this complex, you found an old guard room, long abandoned, near an odd green stone statue of an emaciated humanoid carrying a gong in its mouth. And then in one of the side passages, you found a woman living in a small encampment who'd deafened herself as she had dried blood on the sides of her face from her ears, and she was constantly muttering to herself about the color green and other oddities. She attacked Old Silver as he approached, and after killing her, you guys cleared the rest of this area, finding an odd room filled with constellations and star charts, and a set of machines that Nithdoris figured out lined up two different constellations, some evil, some good, and he altered these constellations to what was considered a good and auspicious constellation. And as he did so, the altar in this room changed from a purple glow, and this weird buzzing that was in the back of your minds dissipated, and the altar is now glowing gold. And a couple of you have noticed that bits of rock and debris that were on top of the altar now appear to be solid gold nuggets as well. And then clearing out some brown mold, you explored a room full of crates in the back, where you also split up some of the items you found here, including a coral dagger, a couple of magic rings, a filigreed spyglass that is always cold to the touch, along with a small gong and some coinage and some robes and candles and things like that. And we pick up here as you are in this storeroom, passing out these items, and you think you've explored just about everything, but you start to hear just a little thumping sound coming from one of the small crates in the back.
Anchor out.
Is it the one I'm sitting on?
I will peer around to see what could be thumping.
Tucked in behind one of these crates, just in between sort of the wall and the crate, you see what appears to be a pale blue leather book with a large padlock on it. You can hear the padlock kind of rattling.
I reach out with Mage Hand to try and finagle the book closer.
And you can see that it's got covers of white marble that are then bound in this pale leather. And as you stare upon it, you see appearing on the white marble the words Zikrin's Zephyrian Tome. And you can start to see small sort of wisps of smoke and steam coalesce as you sort of, hold it up in front of you, and you see almost this ghostly finger sort of beckon towards you.
Have I heard of this Zephyrian before?
You have not, but I mean, very clearly this, appears to be some sort of magical, either kind of spell book or tome, and you would assume that Zikan or Zikrin would have been the owner of it.
This looks like a trap.
It does seem quite odd.
Does my divine sense pick up anything?
It does not.
Oh, snap. I'm not getting it. I'm not getting any juju's from this, good or bad.
Is the party going to be gullible enough to actually go into this week's adventure?
Yeah,
realistically, no, but because Patrick has set it up, yes.
Yeah, it's one of those things of, ideally, all of us have been freaked out by the strangest, littlest things in the last, week our characters have been here. So regularly we wouldn't, but knowing this is the portal into the adventure, I will tentatively touch the lock.
Or we could just sit here and play poker.
Yeah.
And as you touch the lock, the hand, you see it give you a thumbs up, and it starts almost sort of pulling itself out, and you see sort of shoulders and then the head of what appears to be a djinn appear, and it just looks at you and just says, "Please help me. I've been trapped in here for I don't know how long."
Okay.
Who are you?
I am Ghazri Azam. I was summoned by a water Genasi wizard, Zikran, and bound into this tome.
Okay, we can open the book then. Does that work?
That would be a start.
Does it look like the lock is big enough for me to be able to reliably smash? Ironically, like a smaller lock would be harder to target.
And as soon as you actually think about opening the book, you see the lock unsnap and the book opens, and this djinn's upper body finally expands a bit, and he just says, "Oh, I can kind of breathe. Oh, thank you. Yes, this Zikrin wanted me to teach him how to make elemental devices. Much like wanting to build a floating castle fortress. And for some time, I did serve this wizard, hoping to earn my freedom. And Ghazri Azam shared much knowledge with me, but he would not release me. When he became less and less helpful, I changed my tactics, but Zikrin cast a complicated and near-permanent spell in this book to keep me from escaping. To free me, you must have him end the enchantment willingly, or not so willingly, if you understand my meaning."
Ah, gotcha.
Can I roll an insight on how much of that is BS?
Yeah, you can roll an insight check. He appears to be telling the truth.
I nod to the group. It's like, Seems pretty straight. He's being straight up with us.
Oh yeah, like the emotionless inanimate machine knows what's going on.
That's funny coming from a bird who thinks he can sing.
I was gonna say, of course I can sing, but the roles would beg to differ.
Eh.
Oh my god, isn't that racist?
No, we're talking about bread.
Montauk trusts the machine.
Well, I guess we're going to help this guy then, right?
Might as well.
He's gonna give us three. You're gonna give us 3 wishes if we let you go. Give me 3 wishes if we let you go.
Give each of us 3 wishes if you let us go. Let you go.
I wish for more wishes.
Do you have any sort of incentive for the rest of my party?
Wishes.
Montauk looks around at the creepy hell dungeon that he has found himself in and realizes, yeah, a break from this would probably be nice.
I can offer you 1 wish. It will be a limited wish. I do not have all my powers.
I wish Montauk had hair.
Oh, don't!
Too late.
Montauk does not agree to this wish.
He didn't exactly say which part of his body's going to have hair and how many.
What color?
Cannot cast it while I am encumbered in this tome. If I could, I would have wished myself out.
All right, Montauk looks at the book, just kind of pokes at the pages. A book is not a door.
A book is a doorway to many, many worlds.
Montauk speaks literally.
Oh, I was speaking metaphorically. However, there is that one book that opens up to the fireplace.
Montauk does not wish to open this book. Fancy genie, let us go into book world.
Oh, no, don't.
Hmm?
Don't come here. Zikran's laboratory must... it is outside on the coast, but I haven't the foggiest how long I've been here, but the enchantment is still on, so he is still alive. If you go out from this place, just go up a little along the coast, you will see a spire made of coral. At the base of this spire, you will see the mouth of a flooded cave. This cave contains Zikran's laboratory and sanctum, where he lives. And he kind of winks at you, Nithdoris, as he explains that to the rest of the party.
Montauk looks, shrugs, says, "Good day for a walk."
Shall we get some fresh air?
Sounds good. I'm getting tired of this place.
What is fresh air?
It's a respiratory thing. You wouldn't understand.
You know the feeling of sailing on a ship in the early morning with the wind blowing? That's fresh air.
And climbing up out of this ruined tower, you do feel, the cold breeze of Oriel's breath again. You get that scent of salt. And you realize, the funk of that undersea or that underground temple that you were in really was quite foul. But this fresh sea salt air blows it away for a little while and is very, very pleasant. And after walking for about 45 minutes, you see a spiral of coral rising from the water just off the coast. Its base at sea level is about 10 feet across, and it tapers to a point 40 feet above the water. And through the surprisingly gentle waves, you can see that it extends down into a coral reef that would clearly destroy any seafaring vehicles that dared sail into it or near it. And directly east of the spire is the opening to a flooded cave.
So we fly over?
No, we have to go in, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna throw out my divine sense once more in this new location.
All right, you cast Divine Sense.
Oh, I'll be right back. It's my grandma's birthday. I have to give her a call. Just bought me for a little bit.
All right. Oh, can't you all fly like me? Ooh. There.
See, Nabil? That's how you fucking roast.
I would like to cast Shatter right here. Can I get the whole party if I do that?
You can, and you also destroy the Coral Spire, which is, part of the national park up here, and just like those crappy Boy Scout cub leaders break an ancient part of the world.
Is Rubel standing in the middle of a pillar?
Yes, she is.
Oh, I didn't realize it was a pillar.
That's the Coral Spire.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's a
And-
lot smaller than I thought it was.
Well,
I
it's
thought it was like a big tower.
10 feet across at the bottom, so not
okay.
not that wide. And yeah, it's too small on this map. Scrap Heap, you do pick up an undead ping just inside this flooded cave.
Huh. If
I would have cast rarities.
If Scrappy
All right.
could salivate, he would salivate. I don't know what the Warforged variation is that, but I just tell everyone I'm detecting some undead jujus from here.
Why is Scrap Heap leaking oil?
Yeah. All right, lead the way.
And the water in here, it's about 4 feet deep as you start making your way into this cavern. So you're kind of sloshing through it. You can see there is a short tunnel off to your left, but the main cavern appears to open up straight ahead.
Okay. I guess Montauk will step forward then. Everybody wants to join.
Yep, and as you move through, you see the cave has about a 12-foot high ceiling, very rough natural walls, lots of sort of mollusks and things sort of growing off it. And, there's not a strong current in here, which is surprising, but, you can almost sort of bob along here. And you see in a nook in the northeastern corner, just as you sort of step through, you can see what appears to be a pair of corpses preserved by the seawater. And this cave's back wall is more flat. And then you see there's a large opening down here in the southeastern corner.
Okay, so a pair of corpses up here.
Yep.
And
cave continues down there.
Yeah, all right. Montauk will just sort of motion for everyone to stop. 2 fingers in that corner.
And this area is difficult terrain for anyone who doesn't have a swim speed. Top corner is
we all
the corpses.
Aren't we all in Scrap Heap's aura, which gets rid of that?
Yeah, but it doesn't extend that. It doesn't extend that far.
It's 10 feet. The only one not in is Pavo.
Pavo, I can't select Pavo's token. There we go.
As a swim speed.
Yeah, Pavo flies until he's forced.
Or
Until he's forced.
or he can literally walk across the water in his boots.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, Montauk chooses to live with this. All right. So he's going to step forward 5 feet. And he sees people behind him lining up. I'm going to reach underneath the water. I'm going to try to find like a stone or something like that.
Easy enough to find.
All right. I'm going to skip the stone across the water towards the 2 corpses.
Are you trying to hit the corpses?
Hit them or get very near to them.
All right. Give me a ranged attack without... So basically just a roll 20 with your dex mod.
Yeah, there we go.
13. Yeah, you skip the rock across, hits one of the corpses just in the side of the head. And as that happens, this sort of ghostly visage pops up out of the water and just looks at you and says, "What'd you do that for?"
Just checking.
"What the? You desecrating my corpse for what? For fun?"
Needed to see if zombies or possibly ghosts. Also, hello.
"Hello yourself." And he will sort of look over and just say, "Sis, look at this one. Thinks he can bounce a rock off my head without any consequences." And then this second sort of ghost, pulls itself out of the body and, turns its head sort of from side to side and just says, "Which one of them did that?" And he just points and says, "The tall, hairless bloke." And she just looks at you, Montauk, and sort of floats around and just says,
Hello.
"Fuck you do, my bra?"
Montauk immediately reaches for the magical silver sword.
All right,
There are
let's roll
ghosts.
initiative.
Montauk feels the need to apologize to none, living or dead. Also, fuck you right back.
Oh, a 2? Come on, Ghost.
Oh, they're about to get nuked.
Oh, they
Dog.
totally are.
Dog pile on the ghosts. Oh shit! Wait, it's higher than 2. Wow, my math is bad.
Yeah, first up is Rubel.
Hang on.
All right.
Oh, nope. First up, taking your place is Old Silver.
Yeah, it wouldn't open my character sheet. I had to refresh.
Is this all an elaborate way for Old Silver to get more bolts?
Do I think this can be turned around? Like, do I think maybe we can not kill them?
It doesn't seem so, as Montauk, skipped a rock off their corpse and hasn't really responded to anything other than drawing a weapon.
All right. Well,
I mean, they're
You can
already
certainly
dead.
try.
don't know if my persuasion is high. Oh, +7. Wait. We don't need to fight. Maybe we can help you out somehow to make amends.
Roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
It's a 10.
The female ghost doesn't seem to respond, but the other one looks a little bit curious. And you just hear a, what you got in mind?
Surely there's something you need. Some task left unfinished.
All right, this takes us to Rubel.
I will hold my action for the time being to let Old Silver explain himself.
What are you holding?
I will hold my... I'm going to hold the Sacred Flame for right now.
On whom?
On...
Boy or girl ghost?
The boy.
All right. Montauk.
Montauk hears various amounts of attempts at talking back here. So he's just going to sort of move in a bit to sort of give way towards between these two talking, and ready in action to magic sword any of them that come up within melee range that looks like they're trying to suck out Montauk's soul or whatever it is ghosts do.
All right. Nithdoris.
Okay. 1 second here. I'm looking up a ruling on something.
We can move to Pavo and come back to you.
No, it's just I'm checking on the specifics of casting a spell and concentration.
What are you trying to do?
Well, it's more the fact that because when I'm concentrating on a spell, I get a bonus. I want to know if holding an action would trigger that or not. Which
Concentrating, but you're not concentrating on the spell. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
yeah, okay. Yeah. All right, then. I will hold my action to cast Chill Touch if they take hostile action.
All right. Pavo.
All right, so using the persuasion, I'm going to yell, "Oh, everybody calm down. And our monkey is sorry. He didn't mean to throw a rock, did he?"
Montauk is very serious.
Laka.
Montauk is very seriously considering throwing a rock at Pavo now.
And as you say that, the male ghost will sort of float up and just says, "Well, if he apologizes and if you want to bury our bodies out on the proper land, it'll ease our spirits. That would be acceptable."
Montauk looks at the ghost. Sorry.
There, see? We're all friends.
The
Yeah,
better
can
Montauk
insight
will
check
bury
that.
you.
Are you genuinely sorry, or are you trying to be deceptive?
Montauk's still a little sore about Pavo calling him a monkey. He takes insults personally. So I don't know if it'd be easy to read. Montauk is like, yeah, okay, he didn't really mean to anger ghosts. Okay, fine, sorry. Sorry.
Sounds like he means it.
Mostly.
And yeah, with that, the two ghosts sort of put their hands up and say, "All right, if you bury us when all this is forgiven."
Okay.
Montauk just walks right past them and picks up both their corpses.
Oh, wait, do we have any questions? Because we gotta... What are we
Yeah,
looking
we
for
need to
again?
ask them things.
Or are we out of initiative right now?
I think
You are
we're
out of initiative.
Okay. Yeah, Montauk just walks right past them and just picks up both their corpses.
Well,
and turns to
Montauk's
leave.
doing that, Old Silver. You can still talk to them.
Yes. While we're doing that, I assume you were,
Pardon.
put in this unfortunate
Pardon.
state because of the person who owns this. Was a lab, right? We're going to a lab.
And they will look at you and shrug and just say, "Oh, we was trying to fish. Our boat got attacked and crushed, and our bodies just floated up."
Have you seen anything strange at all in this cave? We are expecting something strange.
In this neighborhood.
I ain't seen nothing strange, no. We've been just sort of tucked away. You were the first people that's disturbed us. Haven't really paid attention to anything else.
Can I insight that? Like, do I think they're concealing anything?
Give me an insight check.
12.
Yeah, they seem to be genuine.
At least we made it out of this without the thing that ghosts do happening.
Yeah. All right. So Montauk, you're able to find a little piece of land. The ghosts complain a little bit and ask for somewhere with a little better view. So about 10 feet further away, you dig graves for them, and you are able to inter their bodies.
Excellent. As I am putting the bodies down into the holes, do they have anything on them?
Yeah, as you put them in, the sister says, "Hey, we got some gold," and you find 2 potions of healing and 37 gold pieces.
Ooh.
But their weapons are not salvageable, as they are sort of just water-soaked and rusted.
Okay. Montauk is going to pocket the 37 gold pieces.
All right.
Wow.
You pocket 37 gold, and you have 2 potions of healing.
You should probably put 4 of those, like 2 on each eyes, do that thing.
Is that a thing
How
in this
respectful.
universe?
I don't know.
They don't need to cross the river Styx.
Normally, Goliaths don't bury their dead. They just kind of let the old people just kind of go from the community to meet their fate.
They just fall off the mountain and people just assume they died one day.
Yeah, basically.
There's a whole tribe of Goliaths at the bottom of the mountain that will one day make the trek back up.
It's too hard today.
All right. So that was 2 potions of healing.
Indeed.
All right. Who is short potions of healing?
Cough, cough.
I don't
What?
even know if I'm carrying any.
I don't
Old Silver's
carry
just
any either.
Oh shit! I bought 2. Okay.
I
Oh
have
no, I have one.
Why is Scrap Heap's intake sputtering?
It's a personal matter. I can't discuss it.
All right.
Meanwhile,
Montauk
Old
just...
Silver's walking around with bandoleros of them like a shooter girl.
Montauk just kind of looks at the 2 potions and just sort of shoves them towards Doris.
Okay, thank you. I will
Yeah.
hold on to them.
And then after sort of putting dirt on, patting it down, putting a couple of rocks near the head, where the headstones would be,
Did we
Montauk
bring any
walks.
booze?
Montauk walks past Pavo and just like reaches under the water and just like splashes him.
All right. And as you
Aw.
make your way through, you, Rubel, notice as you enter this sort of main chamber, there are areas of, sort of coral and, nicer, sort of shinier bits of rock that pop out on the walls here. And as you make your way down towards the southeast, Rubel, you, especially with your passive perception, you can just notice the water is just starting to get a little bit deeper and deeper as you make your way down there.
FYI, it's getting a little deeper, everyone. Be careful.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna pretend that I don't see the S in the corner of the room. All right. So Montauk will continue to.
Oh,
Do you
come
wanna-
on.
Do you want to check the?
Way to go, dynamic lighting, roll 20. Jeez.
Do we want to check the side passage?
There we could.
Like, is there
Which
anything?
side
There's nothing
passage?
there.
What was that?
There's
Which
nothing there.
side passage? Which side passage? Oh, that one.
Yeah, there's nothing
That
in
one.
here.
Yeah, it's a dead end. Patrick,
Yes.
I'd like to point out that we can bypass the dynamic lighting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
Let me
That's
just
a
change the
default
page
setting.
settings.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the default setting.
Default settings are great. Only update on drop. I hate it when they light updates just like when I'm moving my token around. Yes.
It's still bad that they show you there's a secret door here. Like that's
Yeah.
really bad.
That's there were no good maps for Horde of the Dragon Queen. I had to like go in and Photoshop and try and hide the. Oh well, you can move the S. There were
Yeah. They literally put the S in a spot where you
They
can.
put it
It's
on the wrong
oh my
layer.
god! It's on the token layer.
Yeah, it's supposed to be on the GM layer. Every other one I have owned is on the GM layer.
Boo.
Anyway, none of
on,
you guys
map makers.
explored over there and found it.
It's like Skyrim, but it only opens from the other side.
Yep. And so, yeah, Silver, as you're walking, the water here is just past your navel. And you, with your passive perception, realize there is a drop-off just as you step in, and you can see the top of this cavern here lowers to about 10 feet overhead. And then at the far side of this tidal chamber, you can see an opening leads to another area, but it's about 2 feet above the water line and seems to be actually made of stone, carved stone.
I will, from here where we've got like solid footing, I will throw my grappling hook and see if I can get purchase on the on this area over here.
All right, give me a dexterity check.
Do I get +2 from sharpshooter?
No, this is no weapon attack.
Straight dexterity 8. Ugh.
8. It takes you 3 or 4 throws, and you hear a bit of snickering coming from behind, but eventually you do get it attached.
Did you want me to try and use Mage Hand to do that next time?
It's more than 30 feet away, I think.
Well, then Pavel can do it.
Also, you can just swim to the middle with Mage Hand. Alright, I'm going to go find a cowboy engineer to give me some type of grappling hook attachment for this crossbow. Then I'll be the one laughing.
And
actually, that would be a really cool thing.
And the ghost of Radigan smiles for... Actually, no, Radigan is still somewhere up north right now.
Yeah, they're not dead yet.
Okay, cool.
All right, I pull it, I make sure it's good, just so we have an easy way up.
Yeah, it pulls taut. It's got a solid hold. You step off and, I mean, you submerge and you realize the floor here is only about 6 feet below where you are, so the water's about 10 feet deep total. But for you, that presents no problem. What you do pick up with your passive perception, Silver, as you sort of duck underwater and make your way across, is that along some of the side walls, you see some large claw marks.
I pass that on to the rest of the party. Something's around, and can I do an active perception check to look like maybe some kind of entrance to a lair for some beastie?
Yep, give me a perception check.
Can I do an active check to figure out what might have made these marks?
Yeah, give me a nature check. Wow, pair of 24s. So, Silver, you don't see any entryways here under the water, but you can clearly tell the claw marks sort of extend. So it looks like they're going in and out, but they go through this area down to your right. Nithdoris, you recognize that these are the claw marks of a young dragon.
Not sure that if this was the same dragon that we met earlier, which was a brass, if memory serves.
Copper.
Hey, I knew it was one of the good ones.
We've also met a bad one. Are we continuing through?
Yeah, sorry. You know me. Tippity-tappity on the keyboard. All right, Montauk will grab the rope and start using it to shimmy. Or using it to assist swimming, I guess.
Yeah, you can easily swim across this chamber. The water is, it's a gentle current, so it's actually sort of pushing you towards the other sort of ledge that you're going towards. But, yeah, nothing is in the water to get in your way. And as you make your way across, you're easily able to pull yourself into this next chamber. And you can tell that it's clearly been dug out of the surrounding stone. And the floor is slick, but not flooded with water. And it appears that this was once a bedroom. You can see stains on the floor mark where a bed once stood. You see the remains of a desk, table, and chairs sort of splintered have been pushed off into this far corner down here. And you see a large wooden door up here to your north is slightly ajar. And mounted on the wall next to the doors, seemingly untouched, is a shelf of books and scrolls filled with colorful covers and attractive shades of parchment. So these shelves are on either side of the door here.
Okay, so there's bookshelves, there's a broken desk in the corner.
Yeah, all the other furniture has sort of been pushed down into this corner here, and then stain marks on the floor show that this was a bedroom because you can see a mark where a bed was and where the furniture was before it was destroyed and pushed down here.
Okay, Montauk will sort of cross carefully over to the corner here. I would like to first look to see if there's anything hiding in this corner or anything strange about this broken furniture, or if it's just a pile of junk.
Give me...
Yep, it's fine. It's just a pile of junk.
Pile of junk.
All right. Montauk will then carefully root through the pile of junk that is not a mimic about to eat him, looking for stuff, keys to the doors, whatever. He'll root around.
Investigation check. Splinters.
Yep.
You find junk and splinters, and that's about it.
Can I search those books for anything interesting / useful?
Yeah. And you don't even need to roll for it. As you look through, you can see that there's no rhyme or reason. They appear to be ship's logs. The scrolls are navigational charts, and the pages inside appear to be wrinkled, like they were clearly underwater. But they, are arranged by color and appear more decorative than anything else.
Books by the foot.
And as you make your way up and you can sort of peer through the door, you can tell there are glowing stones hanging from the ceiling in the next chamber. And even just sort of peering a little bit through the door as you, with your passive perception, Nithdoris, as you're looking at these books, you pick up what is clearly laboratory equipment.
Well, it's clearly this way then, isn't it? Let's look inside. Stealthfully.
Give me a stealth check. Yeah, you glide across the floor right up to the doorway. You stick.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And, do you look around the door or just inside that corner to your right?
If there's nothing to the right, then if I can continue the motion on, I will peer around, keeping my beak down, and just one eye kind of peer around the door and look at the rest of the room.
All right, so you see, these glowing stones hanging from the 20-foot-high ceiling of this large cave, cluttered with laboratory equipment and beautiful coral sculptures. And as you peer sort of around into the center, you see rising from the center of the room is this circular stone dais that has obvious grooves to accommodate a device of some kind, though no such device is present. What is present is a copper and green scaled dragon wearing a beautiful, colorful coral crown who smiles at you as your head peeks around the doorway.
It's seen me?
Yes.
It is a dragon.
Sir, you have visitors. I guess everyone hears Pavo meekly say that around the door. Is that initiative or we attack?
I mean,
you just hear a voice just saying, "Who visits and disturbs Gladeros? Don't tally any longer, but come in and tell me what you're looking for."
He wants us to come in. Oh wait, do we have telepathic bond up?
We do.
All right, so I will say the dragon wants us to come in. Well, right now he just knows it's me, so I said us though.
I heard you talking with the ghosts. You're not quiet. And somebody was clanking what sounded like a grappling hook a few times outside my door.
Look, we all have off days.
I'll sigh and open up the door and walk in.
Montauk smirks at that.
Oh, I like
I
the
will
brown.
think to everyone as they're walking in, stay within 15 feet of, or 10 feet of Scrap Heap if possible.
Hey, Scrap Heap, go in.
Okay, Patrick. I just want to
Yes?
confirm the slash marks were from a young dragon and not a wormling.
Yes.
Okay.
And you said it was 2 different colors, correct? It was green and copper?
Copper with a little bit of green. In the module, this is a bronze dragon, but I didn't want to get rid of the token because this token has that beautiful coral crown on it.
Yeah.
But the Purple Rocks dragon is a copper dragon, so...
Scrap Heap, come here.
Yes, we were... who were we searching for? What's his name again? I say psychically.
Zikran.
Yeah, Zikran.
We are in search of, I suppose, the former tenant. It's a little bit of a, we're trying to reach you about your extended warranty situation. Zekran, I believe his name was.
I do not know who that is. I found this place empty when I came here, and it seemed interesting second safe little hovel here in the Purple Rocks.
Well, I guess, do we, psychically, are we just gonna level with them? Just to make it easy as possible?
I see no reason why to lie. It's not like
Yeah,
we're doing
if-
something terribly wrong.
If he's a
Alright.
metallic dragon, we're gonna...
Because that's what I'm not sure. Is he a metallic or is he a green dragon? Because I
No, he's copper.
He's
copper.
he's
dragon.
Oh, he is copper. Okay. Oh, he's green. He should be copper. Copper's green.
Yeah, he's a slightly oxidized copper dragon.
Got it. Well, we were sent by a djinn by the name of Line.
1 second.
Gosbray Azam.
Khazre Azam, who is trapped in a book for a long time, and the person who built your home trapped him, and we were hoping to shut off what was ever keeping him trapped and allow him to go free.
And this Zikran used to be here. Well, and you can see this dragon is sort of keeping its body in between you and this sort of dais, and it eyes you and it just says, well, you may look around while you are here. Do not touch anything I have been decorating. And you can see as you look around, like all the bookshelves in here are filled with colorful books, and clearly somebody is putting some sort of order into it. None of the books necessarily seem valuable, but it's clearly been decorated, and you see there are coral statues and colorful coral designs that have been sort of jammed into the wall at various levels.
Very homey. Thank you. We hopefully won't trespass on your time too much longer. Do you see anything that keeps the genie in a book machine? Anybody?
Yeah, so you guys can explore, and you can anyone who wants to investigate can give me an investigation check.
Guidance.
I will ask for that guidance.
Guidance.
No, we might as well do investigation checks.
Guidance. You get a guidance. You get a guidance.
Wow, I got an 11.
I got a rock.
The dragon's just sitting there, just like, why Why is that sea elf just slapping all of her party members in the back all the time?
Smack, smack,
Do
smack,
it.
smack, 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 smack.
Yeah, and so Old Silver, making your way around, you see there's freestanding chalkboards and wooden frames here that once had sort of arcane formulas on them, and you know, Nithdoris is completely distracted by this. You see, you find an old diary, which tells you the tale of a paranoid and lonely man. And Zikrin writes about a rival named Lafa, who sought the location of clearly this laboratory, and fear of discovery has prompted him to pack up and leave in a hurry. And Pavo, with your 16, on one of the bookshelves, you find a stray map that describes a route to a mountain range just further south here on Trisk. And a particular mountain is circled in ink with the word "here" written beside it.
I think he went here.
Where? Show me.
I will show the
Insight.
dragon the map.
I want to insight that statement.
Yeah, same here.
Ugh.
Oh,
We
you know
believe him.
that quintessential shot from D&D where the explorer's looking at a map and the dragon's kind of looking down over his shoulder.
Yep.
Pavo's totally
Yeah.
doing that right now.
All right. And Galaderos will look at it and just say, the Cloud Peaks were home to a clan of cloud giants centuries ago. They occupied a keep near the top of the mountain. Perhaps the ruins are still there.
That's good information, thank you. Cloud giants aren't very creative with their naming, are they?
No. And Rubel, as you are...
Oh, she's AFK, so if you want to do someone else before she...
No, she'll notice. I mean, everyone, she can... but with her passive perception, and she can sort of pass it along, she notices that Galaderos is keeping its body between you and the group, but she catches just the barest sight of an egg.
Ooh. I assume she tells us psychically.
Yes,
She's
she
ups-
would.
At least she's not trying to steal it.
Actually, no, I think she'd probably make it a bit of a, oh my god, you have an egg, awesome, sort of thing.
I would have thought.
Less Valley Girl like and more, princessy, thankful that, the dragon has an egg.
I would have thought that Rubel would have been more like an egg. Great, we can make a giant omelet for Umberlee.
No, she's going to convert it.
Or something like that.
If you convert a dragon into shell, it's way more likely to stick with your bullshit god.
And so
yeah, sorry.
with that, the dragon will look at all of you and just say, if you need to go to the Cloud Peaks, farewell. It is a difficult climb. Now, what in thanks will you offer for my child's nursery to decorate it?
Old Silver, I was actually looking through the party loot for a gift.
We got the
Old
Kraken
Silver
ring.
will pull out.
That 200 gold Kraken ring.
Well, I was going to pull out some pearls.
That works too.
He has like a sea-themed motif going on, right?
Absolutely. You would know that copper and bronze dragons typically have a love of the sea and ships.
Yeah, Old Silver will pull out like, say, 200 gold worth of pearls.
Aren't they a spell component though?
I don't know. Not like loose pearls.
I have them as a spell component for one of my spells, but I have
But we have 800
pearls for
gold
them.
left after that.
Okay, so you got the
I
pearls.
have pearls on my person that I would not be handing over. I spent
Yeah.
gold money on them, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we got
No,
these.
yeah, you got these as loot, so you have 1,000 and you're pulling out 200?
Yeah, 200 gold worth. I feel like that's probably fine, right?
It's a good little starter horde, you know?
Well, he's probably got a horde.
No, for the baby. It's a baby
Give me
horse.
a persuasion check.
Do you want me to do that?
No, this is all silver. He's given him the gift.
13.
And Galaderos will look at you and just say, "This is why I prefer the company of adventurous women." But I'll tell you what. Yes, Galaderos is famous for actually having a team of female adventurers that she flies with. You can loosen that purse string a little bit more, and I will personally fly you up to the Cloud Peaks.
Oh, the Kraken ring then. Here,
No, she's eyeing up the pearls.
Oh, she wants more pearls.
I'll give her 200 gold more worth of pearls.
Montauk says half.
Just, yeah, don't be stingy.
All right. I will give her the rest of the pearls.
Yeah, let's give them all. Fuck it.
I mean, we're not doing anything with them
But
now.
didn't we need them for something?
No, these are just, like, we could have upgraded the ship with them, I think, but
Oh, okay.
we're a long way away from that.
And the one we need for Identify is currently in my pocket.
And with that, Galaderos smiles broadly, accepts the pearls from you, and just says, "I only leave for a few minutes a day to do some hunting, so this will be my trip for the day." And offers you its back to climb aboard.
Montauk will go last because he probably weighs the most out of anyone here. Except for
Nip-
maybe Scrap Heap.
Scrappy probably was like double.
Doris is one of the first persons to get on because it is an honor to ride on the back of a dragon.
It's not a red dragon, though.
Do you say this?
No, I'm like thinking it like
I'd
to
probably
the-
say
not
about the
even to the
honor
point.
bit.
Yeah. And
it's out of character.
Galaderos, turns, winks, and just says, "Hold your breath." And there is just this sort of whoosh and pull as this dragon dips under the water and out of this cave mouth. You fly up and above. You can see
I just pull up my hood and I can breathe.
there is, under the ruins, you can see bits and bobs of Ascarl off in the distance. And you are then turned and headed straight up these mountains on the side of Trisk. And you eventually, make it up through this freezing cold wind up into the higher altitudes, and you see a 40-foot high slanted cliff face that you would have had to have climbed otherwise. And once you crest that, you see there's a naturally formed cleft here in the mountains near its peak. And up here, the wind subsides. It is extremely cold, but you can see that once was what a truly impressive structure, probably half a dozen or more floors in height, is now mostly frozen rubble. Only the first floor of this rampart and castle remain, a little bit of the second floor, and then maybe the basement. The surrounding rubble is scattered in a way that suggests a tornado or something like that may have been responsible. Ishka would let the group know. But your dragon mount flies around. You don't pick up anything moving or odd in the air. You can actually see that part of the roof is broken away and most of the first floor area is even open to the sky. And Galaderos lands, lets you disembark, and you find yourselves facing this massive, antiquated keep in front of you.
On the way up, did we see a good way back down?
Galaderos will just say, there is a path down, but your djinn should be able to take you wherever you need to go once he is freed.
I will send my thanks then.
Yes, thank you for your help.
Long days, pleasant nights, and may you free this djinn.
And remember, Pavo's an excellent name for a baby.
Before you leave, are you aware of
No.
the Oh,
No. Go ahead. Sorry, I was.
are you aware of the unpleasantness with the mind flayers on the island?
No. I've been nursing this egg for some time, and like I said, I only go out a short time a day just to hunt.
Be careful about any other visitors you might have. They have killed Slarkathel.
Personally, if I'm under the assumption they've turned Slarkathel.
Killed or turned, we're not certain, but they were able to take Slarkathel.
That is something to consider if that is true either way. Slarkathel is a great beast.
I just wanted to let you know to be careful. Obviously, you're quite powerful, but even so.
They nod and just say thanks. They will, think about it and think, perhaps I need to move my brood for the time being.
Avoid a Skarl.
It nods, and it, with a massive flap of its wings, sort of blows some of the snow around. It takes off and disappears up into the purple clouds. And a few moments later, you hear the shriek of what sounds like an animal that it has obviously quickly caught and hunted.
Why are the clouds purple?
Because you're in the purple rocks.
Everything's purple here.
Because this place is horrifying.
There's almost a permanent look of storm clouds above the purple rocks. So the clouds are always this dark blue or purple or black. And the light on all of these islands is always this purplish hue. And so you find yourselves in this icy courtyard strewn with rubble. Some hardy blue shrubs rise from the frozen ground, and lodged at the far end is this keep sized for giants. The higher floors collapsed ages ago, but as you saw, the first and part of the second floor remain intact, and the rubble left from the collapse surrounds what is left of the keep. You see a 25-foot tall double door made of bleached, almost white wood at this point with bronze fittings, provide the only entrance here at ground level.
Okay. Montauk is going to sort of signal, I guess, mentally to the group that should probably do a walk around as much as we can.
Or a fly around?
Well, you did a quick fly around, and you can see the sides. It's got rubble surrounding it, and the back is basically solid rock in this cleft. So yes, the only entryway is, if you want to attempt to climb the walls, because you saw that part of the first floor is open to the sky, or these giant doors. Yeah, you saw no signs of life as you flew around.
All right. Well, the scale of this place kind of freaks me out a bit, but that's fine. Montauk will motion the party forward. And I noticed that I'm walking forward entirely on my own.
We wanted to see if the guy was going to eat you.
I'll remain in the middle, just so I'm covering everyone.
All hands on scrap heap.
Like a jagged metal Oreo.
Ooh, everyone roll me a Constitution save as your hands start freezing to scrap heap.
Do not lick scrap heap.
Everyone, keep your hands above my waist.
What were we not supposed to do?
Do birds have tongues?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
All right.
And the most interesting tongue, I think it's a woodpecker, but sorry, irrelevant tangent.
So here we are.
Wait a minute.
Okay, Montauk's hands are just sort of hovering in the air.
Do you want to be bigger?
Does Montauk not want to be bigger?
I can make you bigger.
Montauk likes this use of magic.
So, yeah.
Everybody back up 5 feet.
You have advantage on strength checks and strength saving throws. And you are now large, and you deal an extra 1d4 damage for the next minute.
Okay. Is there anything? Oh, yeah, there's a global damage. You know what? I actually have the enlarge extra damage modifier already set up because it has happened before. Yes.
Yeah. Except now, I get a +2 to my saving throws and my AC.
See, there you go. All right. Montauk will reach forward for the doors and attempt to open them.
They open, with a bit of a shove. You find yourself staring into a large open hallway. The sky is still sort of above and open. You can see the broken floor, which is the sort of dotted line at the top end of the map. But you also see that there are 2 ghosts wandering this front hallway. Ghosts of cloud giants. And the floor here is made of this frost-covered white and green tile. There's a worn carpet that leads from the entryway to a pair of staircases, one leading up, one leading down. And there are 2 doors on your left leading to other rooms. But as you can see on the right-hand side, there are 3 giant-sized display cases along the eastern wall that hold a bunch of faded documents.
All right. Montauk doesn't have a good track record today with ghosts, so he'll kind of look back at Scrap Heap and go, "Say hello."
I tap
Question
my
mark.
head. I tap my head. Activate my helm.
All right.
And I'm saying hello.
I thought it was comprehend languages, not speak languages.
I can speak and understand.
Oh.
I'll bring the spell up. Give me a second.
No, don't worry about it.
Either way, they do not appear to pay you any mind.
Okay. Montauk will look at these ghosts and just sort of wonder about their pattern of movement here. Unless it's just Patrick randomly dragging them around.
Oh, it's a bit of both. Give me an insight check.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Seems
ghosts.
random.
What are you like? All right, so we're here to find our good friend
Ephraim Cochran.
Yes, Ephraim Cochran. Zikram. So Montauk will sort of avoid, and
you see these display cases as you get close to them are 15 feet tall, made of this beautiful bleached carved wood and enclosed by panes of frost-covered glass. You see inside are artistically displayed scrolls, and you would recognize that it's Dwarvish script, but I don't think you can read it.
I can't read Giant.
Oh, you can read Giant, yeah, because they use Dwarvish script. So you quickly realize that they seem to tell the history of this clan of cloud giants that occupied this keep.
All right, Montauk just sort of looks at them appreciatingly, and does it like specify, like a couple of names in particular, or just a general history of this particular Cloud Giant clan.
More general history. You learn that they were an isolated clan who chose this spot to live away from the squabbles of other giants and mortals. But their propensity for using magic to alter the weather caught the attention of one of the Wind Dukes. And this benevolent entity gave them access to powerful elemental magic in exchange for their fealty. And after learning and harnessing this new magic, they became a force for good in this region, until their patron seemingly was overthrown in some sort of coup, and the Wind Dukes of Aqua wiped out the giant clan, and their keep fell to ruin. And you can, the last of these is, sort of placed there, and there's sort of broken glass in it, so it's clearly like the last words that one of these scribes was able to get out.
Dr.
Okay.
Cheryl Benigar is
Yeah,
asking-
Montauk will. Yeah. He's considering taking these documents, but also these ghosts are probably here to protect them, I guess.
If I fly up, can I see anything on the other floors above?
You can. The second floor is open. So as you fly upwards, you see the second floor area. You see the top of the stairs. And then you see, an open stone floor, more of this sort of white, almost cloud stuffed tile, and there appears to be a large room up there with two doors. You see a door on the south wall and a door on the what would be the eastern wall of this room up in the second floor, and that's basically all that's left of it.
Okay, I share that with the party. And I'll stay up here so the ghosts don't wander into me.
All right. Yeah,
All right.
The ghosts, still move around, seemingly paying you no mind.
Now,
Doris,
Oh,
give me
sorry.
an insight check, please.
All right. Oh, I forget the 2, so it's just 16. That forgot to
16.
turn off guidance.
All right. Yeah, even so, as you see these scrolls in these cases, you recognize that these kind of chronicles, are probably worth a fair bit of gold to a historian. But even more, they would be enough to get you into Candlekeep.
Oh,
I would express that desire to the rest of the party mentally. However, I would also express that I'm pragmatic enough that I'm not sure if these things would attack us. So as we're leaving, if we're in good condition, maybe we attempt it.
I mean, should we try it if you're pregnant?
No, Ian was making a joke about how he phrased it.
So with that, you see there is a second floor that Pava was scouted out, where there is a massive enclosed room. And then you have two doors on this floor and stairs leading up to the second floor, or stairs leading down into the basement.
Okay. Well, I guess Montauk will attempt to open this door then.
Opens easily enough. You see inside that this room has parts of its ceiling that have collapsed, but it has stone racks along the walls holding giant-sized morning stars, shields, warhammers, and helmets, all with icicles dangling from them. This room also contains a large padlocked wooden chest in one corner and an enormous wheel-shaped whetstone in another, frozen in position. And standing by this frozen wheel is a cloud giant ghost staring blankly up into the sky.
All right.
Again, this guy should be in a corner, so he's down here.
Montauk will just sort of look in, say,
So
There
Yes,
is
there's-
a ghost staring at the sky.
And there's a bunch of frozen weapons, and then this massive, large, padlocked chest.
And in giant, Montauk will say, hello.
Seems indifferent to you, no response.
Did you try it in giant?
That wasn't giant.
Oh. I guess I'm somehow translating via telepathy.
Yeah, you can see, as you speak in giant, some of the eyes of these giants that are moving around look at you, Montauk, and then just sort of drift away.
Looks towards Pavo and says, how do I tell them that we are here to help them move on in a nice way?
We have to move them over to the other side. They're not connected to their lives anymore.
Is Pavo being serious about that, or?
Pablo has no friggin' clue.
As a cleric,
If they won't talk to us.
well, as a cleric, I would suggest. How does Umberly feel about the undead?
Probably not good.
She could join them.
She kills enough people.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Montauk has said hello to them a couple of times in giant, as has Scrap Heap, and they've not seemed to do any much more than just sort of look at them and then ignore them.
Well, if they're not harming anyone,
Well, I mean, we could just try to ask them to go to the other side. Ghosts, if you could please line up orderly. We'll get you to the other side just as quick as we can. You can see your loved ones or go to your eternal punishment. So just line up over here. Not bad.
No response to you. They just continue to ignore you.
Montauk tries repeating those words translated into giant as best he can.
You catch a little bit more sort of interest, but again, they just kind of look at you and then seemingly get distracted by something in the sky and just move along.
Okay.
Tell them we have pie and punch. They might be interested if we have punch and pie.
come on. All right, I think if they don't want to go and they're not actively harming us, why wait? Why waste the time?
Can I roll insight or a perception just so I can figure out? I mean, I know Montauk tried this in the beginning. I want to try figuring out their patterns of movement. If there's anything.
Sure, just give me
Guidance.
a perception check.
Perception with guidance. The lowest I've got. Oh shit.
It looks like it could have been some kind of, guard pattern, but, they just seem to lose focus and drift away from it. So it's not sustained sort of movement, but there is intention that just seemingly gets lost. And Montauk, you open this door and you find yourself staring into what is clearly a large mess hall. There's large fur carpets on the floor, sturdy tables that can seat about a dozen cloud giants for a mealtime.
Mm-hmm.
And despite it saying the center table is occupied by 3 cloud giants who seem to be playing some kind of card game, you see there's a door in the northern wall that is slightly ajar, and the same wall has a lit fireplace that also heats the adjacent room as well.
Now, Montauk just sort of stares at this fireplace for a second because this place is abandoned.
Is it a lit fireplace?
It is a lit fireplace.
Yeah, Montauk just sort of inclines his head at that one. Does it look like the wood is burning, or is it just sort of like magical fire?
Give me a perception check from where you are.
Is there a chunk of ice around here that I could easily fit in a mage hand and hover over to the fire?
Yep.
13?
I would like to do that. Basically, see if the ice melts in the fire.
So with a 13, you can't necessarily see any kindling or wood, Montauk, and yeah, Nithdoris, you move into the room, you find a sort of patch of snow or ice, and it quickly melts as it gets close to this fire.
Okay, Montauk will stand here, look down at the table. What are they playing?
Do you have any proficiency in gaming sets?
I am not proficient in gambling, no.
You can give me a history check then.
Okie dokie. 18.
They are clearly playing 3 Dragon Ante with spectral cards.
Montauk thinks back.
As you come and stand over and look at their cards, though, you do see one of them turns its head towards you.
Hello.
And its eyes are sort of black, and you see it drop its cards, and it just says, "Well, hello, Runt," to you in German, and it just
German,
in Giant, and just says,
Octoby
A guten Tag.
"Will feed my hunger." And you see the other 2 drop their cards as well, and I need everyone to roll initiative, please.
Montauk would rather not.
And Nithdoris, you need to be inside the room because you were using your mage hand.
I think this is close enough, yeah.
I think I'm just gonna go
yeah,
piss
that
ass
would've been
to the
close enough.
dragon and try and live there. You guys have fun.
no, you're not.
Oh, she totally needs a nanny.
Nah, I think there's a lizard folk that would be better at that.
That was a previous character.
I like that character.
I feel like we're not going to be able to talk our way out of this one like we did the last one.
Yeah.
We haven't had much luck talking with these guys.
Our monkey keeps setting off ghosts.
For some reason, Scrappy was thinking, I could beat these guys in the game.
Oh, I guess he's a
these are
gorilla now.
undead.
Yeah, Pablo's going into the fire next.
That was Ian. You can't throw Ian in a fire. Not until we have a fire.
I mean, we probably could throw
Alright.
you into a fire.
So
Hey,
I
sign
know.
up for your bachelor
Is-
party.
Sprightly.
First up is Nithdoris.
Yeah.
It is combat time.
Oh, I know. I just need to set some things up here.
Set up Bigby's angry backhand.
Yeah, basically. Finally, it
7
hits.
hits.
I mean, for 7 is horrible.
Wow. Yeah. But it does definitely hit, and yeah, it strikes this one ghost for 7 damage.
And then I back into the doorway. Actually, probably back over to here. Oh, I actually can't see the hand.
Yeah. Question: Is this like between the doorway and this dotted line? Is this just like open space?
Yes, the dotted line is the broken 2nd floor above you.
Oh, okay. It's above. All right. Cool.
Yep. So as you flee Nithdoris, it will take an attack of opportunity.
Was I far enough away?
Yeah, it had.
Yeah,
with
it's
its,
10
you were
feet,
within
yeah.
its reach. That is a 21 to hit.
In that case, then just a sec. Sorry, I have so many different ACs I can reach. I need to actually do the math. So
Yeah, you are
currently,
concentrating on Bigby's hand, so you
so
get
I'm at
that boost.
18. All right, I would have to pump in, and I would have to shield because my arcane deflection only gives me a +2 bonus. So yeah, I would shield.
All right, you shield, and I mean this force almost shoves you out the door. You prevent 24 damage. And that takes us to Rubel.
Right, these are all undead, correct?
They are ghosts.
I will do my channel divinity on them and see if I can destroy them. If not, they'll...
Steph, these are giant ghosts.
They're not going to get destroyed, right?
I mean,
You
turning
would
them wouldn't be
assume
bad.
not. They could be turned.
Yeah, they could be frightened, which isn't horrible.
Yeah, I was hoping they did get destroyed, but at the very least they'll get turned, so I'll pop a channel divinity.
Oh, by the way, Montauk, you're no longer large.
Oh no!
I mean, it had been more than a minute anyway.
That too, yeah.
We've been wandering around this room for like 20 minutes now.
Baby.
All right, you cast your channel divinity.
Yep.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
At all? They're not even turned?
They do not seem to be frightened in the least. It's like they're immune to it. Any movement, any bonus action, Rubel?
Sorry about
Stephanie?
that. Sorry about that. The cat was looking weird. It turned out just to be a hairball. And also, I had to refresh my browser, and all I see is black. You guys hear me? Oh,
Yes,
there we go.
I can hear you.
Well, is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
No, not right now. I've already
Alright.
used my action, so sorry.
Bull Silver.
All right. Do the ones outside seem to be hostile? Have they made any?
They don't appear to be hostile.
Okay, just the 3 inside. Okay. Gonna move there. I'm going to Fighting Spirit. I'm gonna take 2 shots at this guy. They're not wearing any ghost armor, right?
From what you can see, they don't appear to be wearing anything special.
All right, I will take 2 sharpshooter shots then. That is a 22 and a 19
Both hit.
for a total of like 42 damage.
Which one were you targeting?
The one that had been hit by Bigby's hand.
All right. You can see at this point, this one, its spectral form sort of shudders a little bit, and it's having a bit of difficulty keeping its form together, but it does manage to reconstitute itself.
I tried. That'll be
Oh,
good
it took the
for me.
damage.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
pretty hurt.
No,
Montauk appreciates it.
Figured, but I wanted to kill at least one before their turn. Don't want to blow action surge yet, though, so I will end my turn there.
All right. This one that has just been struck will reach out to strike at you, Montauk, and it brings this sort of spectral spear into its hand and swings it at you. That is a 25 to hit for the first one. For
I am
20
not. Yeah, I'm not in range for any of this stuff, am I? To like react.
Nope.
Damn.
So that
Well, you can reduce the damage.
Yeah, I could do that.
yeah,
We'll find
so
out
that-
though.
So that is 23 force damage from the first strike. The second one is a 27 to hit for 24 force damage.
Okay.
So total of 47 damage.
All right. I am going to make a Stone's Endurance reaction right now to subtract 15 from that.
All right, so 29 total damage. This one here looks through the doorway, and this massive howl emits out of its mouth, and this biting wind engulfs Scrapheap, Rubel, and Nithdoris. I need all of you to give me a Constitution saving throw, please.
+3
Pick the
everyone.
bonus.
You'll have to roll for Steph. She's AFK.
Okay.
Wow. So
Yeah.
that's a 14.
Damn, Steph rolls a crit for a 22. So Nithdoris, you with this wind, you take 16 cold damage and are pulled
If he's
20
being-
feet into the room.
If he's being grappled, isn't my...
It's not
save-
grappled. He's
Ah,
being
shit.
blown by wind.
Oh, snap.
All right, and I do make my save.
All right. And so Rubel and Scrapheap, you both take 8 cold damage.
Ooh.
And
Freeze is
then
coming.
this third giant, as Nithdoris is pulled towards it, will make 2 attacks with his spectral spear.
23 AC, baby.
Ooh, that's a 19.
I'm actually harder to hit the Montauk right now.
The second one is a 28 to hit for 17 force damage.
Montauk doesn't
Now?
have that high an armor class.
Your
Surprisingly.
standard is better than mine. And I
Yeah.
make the con save again, so I'm still
You-
concentrating.
Yeah, you do. That will take us to Pavo.
All right, so the other ghosts out here aren't attacking. It's just the
Oh.
ones.
Sorry, all 3 of you guys are pulled 20 feet into the room.
My aura.
You get pulled
Yeah.
anyway.
Wow, really?
Yeah, you get pulled, and yeah, you make the save on the cold damage. All right, sorry. So Pava, you just see this howling wind just suck 3 of your party members into the room.
I totally could be a nanny for a dragon. But I'm gonna move to there. And which way did they get? Can I see which one? Is any of them under attack right now, or?
None of them are under attack. This one next to the Big B's hand is the only one that looks damaged.
How damaged does it look?
Moderately.
Okay. And is that where is that where they got sucked towards? Was it that one?
We just got pulled
You
through
don't
the
know.
door.
Yeah, you don't know.
Okay. Then I'll aim for that one. And fuck it. We got the new ring. Let's try it. 3 charges. That's gonna be a let's see, shooting stars, DC 15 dexterity shape, 15-foot cube. Let's see, can I get all 3 of those? I think I
Not
can.
with a 15 feet, because
Oh. Oh yeah.
you can get these 2, or
We'll do those 2. That's fine.
okay, yeah, so you can get those 2.
So they both have to do a dex save or take half damage.
Ooh, a 12 and a 9. They both fail.
And I'm going to use 3 charges for that. So that is 15d4.
Dear God.
How do I roll custom again?
/roll space 15d4.
Or advanced dice roller on the die on the left.
That's okay. So those both take 38 fire damage.
Wow. I just saw that there's a fudge roll at the bottom here. So that's what that is.
Nice.
Okay, so they both take 38 damage. Very nice.
And then
So
I
yeah,
will
so this, Pavo puts out, this arm, and just these bursts explode out of it, surrounding these two giants and, burning through and melting some of the snow off them.
All right, and then I will step back out of line of sight of the great big wind.
All right, that
And
takes
done.
us to Scrap Heap.
Is that a table in the middle of the three of them?
Yeah, they were playing cards around it.
And how high is the table?
About 15 feet up.
You're taking my moves.
Mm,
No, it's fine. Go on the table. It's fine.
No, not on the table because I have an idea to get all three of them at the same time. But if I don't go on the table, I'll be going for two of them. But wait, if I move here, would the one on the top corner be counted in a 10 feet radius?
No, I can see he's outside of your aura at this point.
He's outside of my aura. Dang it. Okay,
You'd have to
so
go up, on, or under the table.
I think I'll stick with this position right now and just focus on two. I'm going to cast my bonus action, Spirit Shroud.
Nice. Pack on that damage.
Is it concentration? Yeah, it is concentration. So it's going to be level 3, 1d8, and it's going to perpetually cast radiant damage. And so I'm going to attack the one that's right next to me as soon as I open my thing.
If only one of us was carrying a device that could just make radiant damage happen at all times.
Oh, snap.
All right, yep. 26 absolutely hits.
6. And I'm going to pile on.
Don't forget your 1d8 extra damage.
Wait, it moved away?
Yeah, I need to move him just so I can put the damage in him.
Oh.
So take 6. And
that's weird.
How much more? They're just overlapping in a weird way.
Okay, so I'm going to use my Divine Smite Undead variation.
Yep.
That's 16 total.
Yeah.
Second strike coming up.
You still deal 1 extra d8 from your spell.
Yeah, I'm gonna put that down as soon as I finish attacking it over here.
Okay.
Oh, does a 12 hit?
12 does not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so now I'm gonna pile on 1d8 to both of them. Is it like 2 d8s for both, or just 1d8 for both?
Just 1d8 each.
No, it's 1d8 when you make a successful attack against a creature.
Okay.
Within
So
So when you hit it the first turn.
Oh yeah, so
Yeah.
just the one creature. Okay, so another.
But it works
4
for every
radiant
attack
damage.
you make.
All right. So yeah, so you strike with the first one. This flash of divine energy sparks off through the undead. It is definitely reduced and having a very hard time holding its form together. And there's wisps of cloud coming off it like it's bleeding. So it looks bloodied at this point. Any more movement?
no, I'm just gonna hang out here.
All right, Montauk.
Yeah, Montauk is not thrilled with these guys. Also, he's pretty sure that this one was cheating. So, up onto the stool, because going on the table would take me away from him, and he's the one who stabbed me. Let's see here. Silver Greatsword. I do not have any good maneuvers here for this. Can't disarm them. They're not going to be afraid of me. I probably can't trip them.
No, they're hovering off the ground, so you don't think you could trip them.
Yeah, okay. You know what? All right. I'm decent enough with this sword. I am going to make the first attack is going to be a precision attack. This is a maneuver from Tasha's. I can spend 1 superiority die added to the roll. I can use this maneuver. Oh wait, no, that's to add it to the roll. All right, never mind. You know what? I'm just gonna stab them. So first attack. Yeah.
That absolutely hits.
Stab me. Okay, so that's 24 magical silver slashing damage, if any of that makes a difference.
Oh yeah, you slice through, and this creature almost gets broken apart, and then has a really difficult time. I mean, it is.
Let me help him with that.
Yeah, 17. That is enough. So you strike through a second time, and this creature dissipates and cannot reform itself.
All right, and then Montauk will end his turn on the table.
All right, Nithdoris.
All right. Oh, good. 60 feet. So bonus action. I'll move it 20 feet to there and give it a poke. That's better. 13 isn't bad.
That hits for 13 force damage.
And then, geez. Oh, I totally forgot I took that spell.
Destroy undead?
No. Destroy undead is part of the channel divinity of clerics.
Yeah, and it didn't work. I didn't even turn them. Normally, if I don't destroy them, I can turn them.
Mordenkainen's Destroy Undead. No? Okay.
No. Let me just double check.
Yeah, you got the watchdog, you got the mansion. No.
The sword?
Yeah. Except Sword of Disaster is a much better spell. Yeah. Wow. All right. How long can I make this? Up to 60 feet and 20 feet high. That is a horrible, horrible color to do this in.
What's your wall made of?
Fire.
All right.
There. Orange is actually visible. Oh, wait. No, I'm not doing this because I just realized this is a concentration spell. Damn. Oh, no, I can do this spell. Except that's concentration too. All right, screw it. I will just I'll just drop my vitriolic sphere.
Okay.
So I'll position the center point so it avoids my allies. It's basically fireball.
Excuse me, it's acid ball?
Yeah. So yeah, dex save for 32 points of acid.
One fails, one does succeed.
All right.
Top one takes the full 32. He is looking really rough.
However,
more damage.
Yeah, on a failed save, the next that one takes an extra 5d4 damage at the end of its next turn. You take half damage if you succeed, and no extra damage.
Yeah.
So cool.
So, damage on their turn. Any movement, Nithdoris?
No, because currently I'm still engaged with that lower one, and yeah, I don't want to proc an opportunity attack. That being said, I will turn off my shield modifier.
All right, that takes us to Rubel.
I will move one forward, and I will do cast Sacred Flame on whichever one looks like the lowest health.
That's the one on top. That is a 13, which fails.
Nice. So 8 damage, and Miss Doris, do you want a healing word, or Montauk? How you doing?
Montauk is okay.
I'm okay for now.
Okay, I'll hold off on it.
Old Silver.
All right, Old Silver will move here. I will take 2 shots at this guy.
All right.
And we'll make him sharpshooter. So 13 and a 17.
17 hits for 24 piercing.
All right. And then that'll be it for me. They go after me. I'm thinking I needed the incorrect token. Yeah.
No, it's just on the same. It's on a different thing. I can still use them. I can still see it.
Yeah.
Trying to be
It's
helpful.
good for hidden
Do
creatures.
you duck back behind the door?
No, I don't want to be the only one close to the other ones.
All right. As you cast that, your bolt and the second one strikes through, that ghost you see turns and stares at you, and I need you to give me a strength check, please, as you feel this creature trying to just yank you off the ground. Ooh.
There's some muscle on these old bones.
His foot was hooked on the door jamb.
And with a +8, they rolled an 11. So they telekinetically tried to yank you across this room, and you hold firm and don't move. This other one's going to take 2 swings at you, Montauk. Damn, I thought that would work for sure. That is a 15, which does not hit. And a 26, which hits for 17 force damage, Montauk.
Okay.
And how much extra damage do they take at the start of his turn?
13. Not horrible.
Start of his turn. Never mind.
End of his turn. End of his turn.
Oh, end of his turn. So yeah, so he strikes you, and as that happens, this acid just eats the rest of him away, and he dissipates after striking you.
Montauk looks like he's about to take full credit for that.
Montauk, where did you learn acid magic?
Where did Montauk not learn acid magic? Is the better question.
The mountains.
That takes us to Pavo.
All right. Move back up. Oh, there's only one left. How hurt does it look?
Very. It's got 6 hit points left.
Insulted to death. Do it.
I can't do 6 hit points with that, though.
You should be.
Yeah, well, it's 2d4, so you could.
Oh, yeah, true.
You suck.
Almost 3d4. I think next level, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Oh, I can't think of anything good. He's like a fart in the wind. Oh, there we go.
As long as it doesn't save.
Makes it save. 16. They have a +3 for wisdom. Oh, +7 saving throw for wisdom. Wow.
And I will... Yeah, that was a waste. Step back.
All right. Scrap Heap. You can finish him off.
All right, let's do that. First one coming in. Doesn't hit.
13 does not hit. That does.
Is it still
Oh
standing?
yeah. Oh no. It is gone.
Roll your d8, see how much you really do. I just want to see it because, yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. So you slice through, and this creature just cannot reform back. And you see its arms like trying to grab at itself to hold itself together, but it just dissipates and blows away in the wind.
I'm melting. I'm dissipating.
With that, you guys are.
All right.
So
yeah.
there's still this bright, warm fire burning in the fireplace. There's a door that is slightly ajar. And then you have the stairs upstairs and downstairs.
Okay. Montauk sort of limps off the table. It's not quite at half, but he's feeling it. Again, Montauk is freaked out by this fire. It's fire that is not burning.
It is a large fire. And yeah, you see there's no wood burning underneath it. And, you know, as you get closer, give me an investigation check. It did. Oh, there's heat coming off it.
If we throw a stool in, does the stool burn?
I was going to say Montauk +3. Never mind.
Montauk just warms his hands by the fire.
Yeah.
And Pavo starts hawking in furniture.
No,
I'm not
I will
gonna
say
serve.
with this, if Ishka was here, she would look and just go, guys, that's a fire elemental. Come on.
Oh, right, a fire elemental. That makes sense.
Montauk just looks at the elemental and
Change
goes,
fire elemental.
"Hello, elemental."
Interesting.
Well, the person we're looking for is an asshole to elementals, correct?
But Pavo's standing right over there.
And we found me. I found myself one summer and
Pavo, you've only lived 3 summers.
yes, this summer I found myself.
All right, we got to move this along. We only got about 25 minutes left.
All right, Montauk.
You're looking into a kitchen. You see a cloud giant here who appears to be just going through the motions of preparing food, but without any actual food or utensils, just sort of miming everything. You see there's a large stove, some cupboards, and a pair of ceramic jugs sitting on a 12-foot high table in the middle of the room. One blue, the other orange.
Oh, that sounds like it's important. All right, Montauk will open the door, which I think I just, okay. The door is still kind of closed. Yeah, all right, there it is.
Oh, the door was ajar, so
Yeah, all
that's
right.
why. So you could look.
Yeah,
you
okay.
can easily step through.
Montauk is going to look at the ghost and just say, "Hello," in giant.
Ignores you.
Where is Zikram?
You see its eyes look downwards for just the briefest of moments, and then it just sort of continues making its food.
Seem to have struck a chord with that.
Pavo, tell me how to tell them that we are here to free them from Zikron. And I will translate in giant.
All right.
I mean, Montauk will translate in giant. It's hard to maintain third person like that.
Do you say
You're
that or
not used
think
to
it?
it? Yeah.
I think it.
All right,
Okay.
start with this. Friends, spirits, ghosts, lend me your ears. We come to break your chain of bondage and destroy Zekram's hold over you in this place forever.
All right,
And-
Montauk translates that as flowery words. We're here to kill Zikron.
And
I
as you
would
say
like
the
to
word
point out-
Zikron, the fire in the fireplace actually like bursts a little bit. But the cloud giants just seem to eye you, look down, and then go back to preparing food.
Oh, talk to Elemental.
Throw off your shackles, friend elemental.
I will speak to it in Aquan?
I got Aaron.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, air and water. Does that make fire? No.
No, that makes nothing.
Yeah.
It does in
They
Detroit.
both,
but
they both would work,
Yeah.
though, because they're both
Primordial.
primordial dialects.
yeah. And it just looks at you and just says, "Free me. I am bound by him. Kill him."
Do you know where he is?
No, he bound me here and left.
Could we have, if we free you, could we have some assistance from you?
Assistance how?
To kill Zikron.
Well, no, we have to kill him first.
Oh.
I'm asking if he'll come with us to help us deal with the mind flayers.
Roll me a persuasion check.
The other guy's offering a wish.
Yeah.
We're gonna have our own strange spectral army here. Well, not with those rolls.
It's more Ishka will come back next and we'll be like, hey, yeah, look what we found.
Not like that. We're not.
Yeah, you just see its head retract and just say, "If you are here to kill him, I will be free anyway."
Okay.
But he could kill us. Your help would
Again, we
really
can't-
go a
He
long way.
can't help you because you have to kill
Yeah.
Zikrin to free him.
It is bound.
Well,
Let us go.
When was the last time he was here? Yeah, we can go.
The elemental cannot tell time.
Yeah, that's the strange quirk about elementals. Everyone knows this. Okay, so you said there were stairs up, yes?
Stairs up and stairs down, and going upstairs you find nothing but a bedroom. Stairs down is where you want to go.
Okay, well, down to the basement we go.
La 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 la.
Yeah, it's 9:40, and this is just a quick, silly one shot.
All right, to the basement.
And you start making your way down these stairs, and they curve, and you can hear and smell the sounds. So you hear the sounds of machinery and the smell of different types of reagents and chemicals as you make your way down. What order are you guys descending the stairs?
I'm assuming I'm going to be in the middle to cover everyone.
And I'm going to be just behind him.
Okay, so set yourselves up here in the center, and I'll move you to the other side of the map.
Nidoris, I'm going to use Lay on Hands on you for 20 health, all right?
Okay, cool.
And Montauk, you too, 20.
20? Awesome.
Okay. And as you make your way down the stairs, apparating in front of you are a pair of mephits, or sorry, about a half dozen mephits and a couple of water elementals. But popping out of the book, you see Gazre Azam, and he invokes his rank as a noble genie and dismisses the ice mephits and one of the water elementals on the stairs.
Yes.
What type of methods were they?
Ice.
Oh, those are nasty.
Not to Montauk, apparently.
They explode on death.
Yeah, Montauk didn't experience that. He just, like, looked... That was in the Astral Sea, I believe. Where they were just attacking him, it was, like, 1 damage. It's like, okay.
So you see here on the stairs in front of you a water elemental, and time to roll initiative, and you hear laughter coming from down below.
And the punchline was the aristocrats.
Oh, there we go.
The aristocrats.
So that was a natural 2.
Is that a space laser?
Oh, come on, Patrick.
God damn it. No, but we could have some very terrestrial ground lasers.
Oh, yeah, 20, 21, 20, 17.
These are all
That's
set
a
to
good
roll
initiative.
openly, so this is going to be fun.
Oh, good. We have an Archmage.
Oh, hey.
And I beat the Archmage.
Yep. So, first
Barely.
up is the water elemental here on the stairs in front of you. So it will just move forward and engulf Pavo.
Wait, I was first?
You moved yourself in front of Scrap Heap.
I thought he was the middle. I thought Montauk was going first.
And typically that's how one would go. Yeah, like I would be the one there being engulfed.
Yeah.
Much better.
All right, give me a strength saving throw, please.
Oh, okay. Holy shit!
Wow. Yeah,
And that's
there's
a
smart
fail?
guy.
Normally I am.
You take
All of them.
17 bludgeoning damage.
59. Okay.
All right.
All right. So I'm presumably engulfed by this thing.
You are engulfed.
Okay. Does that mean I'm taking drowning damage?
You cannot breathe at this point, but you're able to hold your breath for as long as you for your Constitution modifier. So
I can hold
Per
my
minute.
breath. I can hold my breath for 5 minutes. Also, I'm wearing a
Yeah.
cap of water breathing.
yeah, so you're fine.
Damn, dude, sucker punched me.
That takes us to Old Silver.
I'm very sorry about this, I say in Aquan.
Montauk more just looks annoyed than anything else.
Oh no, I was talking to the water elemental.
Oh.
I'm not going to use a fighting spirit. A 26 and a 24.
Both hit. Grand total of 45 piercing damage. Very nice. Yeah, so yeah, both your crossbow bolts just right through, but you can see the areas where it struck that some water spills out. It still looks pretty healthy.
That'll be it for me.
All right, that takes us to Montauk. You are currently engulfed.
Yes. Now, my maneuver here will depend entirely on the answer to this question. Is this considered a grapple or underwater combat?
You are grappled and restrained, so you can use 5 feet of movement to end that because you are in scrap heaps.
Oh yeah, no problem. All right, yeah, Montauk is annoyed. Here, have 14 magical slashing damage.
All right. Second attack.
14 more.
Wow, very nice. Yeah, you step out really casually and just slash your sword through it, and it is starting to have trouble holding together.
Yeah, these are tough elementals. All right, Montauk will not step forward too much because I don't want to get engulfed again. And second wind.
All right.
And that's enough for me.
So, Pavo.
All right, so looks to me I can squeeze past Montauk here, right?
Yes, these stairs are 20 feet wide.
All right, so move down.
As
to
you
that
do,
step.
this elemental will take a slam attack at you.
Oh, he's got reach.
That is a 16, which hits.
Yep. How much damage?
God damn it! I hate when they don't set damage. Auto roll damage. Nine bludgeoning damage.
Oh, okay, that's not so bad.
I'm guessing that Shatter is about to feature very prominently here.
I mean, you'd think that. But I still have 3 charges on that ring. On the big bad.
That ring, the amount of damage it deals is based upon how many charges you use, I thought.
It is. So at the first time I used 3 charges to do 15 d4. The second time I used 3 charges to do 15 d4. That's my 6 charges for the day.
And dexterity saves?
Yeah. But I don't think
Alright.
it's going to hit that other one. I don't think I can hit both of them. Oh, wait, maybe. 5, 10, 15. No, I can't.
No, you can't get both of them. So who are you targeting?
The big boss.
All right.
It's actually, reading it, it's 3 separate dex saves for 5d4 each.
Oh, is that it?
That's how I'm reading it, yeah.
Yeah, so this is who you see downstairs in this high vaulted basement full of equipment, similar to what you saw in the abandoned laboratory. Stone tables are full of half-finished machines, and in the middle of this room there's this massive glimmering white crystal, 8 feet tall, 4 feet wide, pulsing with arcane and elemental energy, filling the room with whipping winds and biting cold. Standing next to this crystal is a water genasi with turquoise skin and blue robes, guarded by a water elemental and an air elemental.
So all anime style, he starts getting pelted by shooting star. They start getting pelted
All
by
right.
shooting stars. 3 dead
So,
saves. I was
11, 12, and a natural 1. So,
Oh,
yeah, it takes a
hell.
full 33.
And if there's enough headroom, because I still have enough movement, can I fly up and over that elemental's threatened area to get back to where I was?
Yes.
All right, and I will move my way back up here.
All right. As that happens, this large device at the back of the room, you can see turns towards you and fires a blast out.
Montauk, why doesn't yours do that?
Give me a dexterity saving throw before you head back, Pavo.
All right. Oh.
You
Pew,
take
I die.
24 cold damage. And the crystal... actually, no. Montauk, you can see the crystal in the center of the room sparks and glows as this cannon fires.
Did that crystal take any of the star damage when I... Because it was
No.
within range. Ah, too bad.
Okay, Montauk is making a note of this and says, "Shatter that crystal."
Okay, I can't see the crystal from here, can I?
You cannot.
No.
No.
It's in the center of the room.
Okay. I am going to use my Kraken Tooth Trident to kill the elemental in front of me. It has reach.
Wait, your trident has reach?
Yeah. It's 7 feet long.
25 hits for 5 piercing damage.
And also, once per turn, when I hit a creature, I can choose to wound the target. So at the start of this elemental's turn, it's going to take 1d4 lightning damage.
All right.
And that will accumulate into more d4s each time I hit it.
It's not long for this world.
I know.
They have like somewhere between 50 and 70 hit points.
I know, but
That's what you think.
its turn it's coming up, so any little extra bit helps, and it's free, so.
All right. Any movement, any bonus actions?
No.
All right. Scrap Heap.
Okay, so my higher level spell slots are gone, so I'm just trying to see which one should I use next, which smite I should keep up.
Keep in mind we have a wizard to face.
I hope the wizard is flammable. Searing Smite. I'm gonna upcast to level 2, so it's gonna be 2d6s. Oh shit. Forgot about that. Okay. First attack roll coming in. Does that hit?
The 15 does hit the water elemental, yes.
11.
All right. Still up. You slice through. There is resistance, but it reforms, even though it is having trouble.
Am I able to use the attack which I accidentally used before, the Searing Smite?
Yeah, if you cast it as a bonus action, so yeah, it goes off when you hit.
So it's 10, right above my attack.
All right. So yeah, they're not even resistant to fire damage. That's weird. So yeah, you strike through and the fire causes a bunch of steam. It looks really badly hurt and is having a hard time holding its aqueous form together.
Okay, seconds. Sorry, somebody was going to say something?
Is it within 1d8 of dying? Because I think Steph should have done an extra 1d8 with that attack.
It is not.
He's got to carve his way through anyways in order to get down anywhere.
Okay, so I think this one should take it down.
That hits. 10 slashing. It is still alive. Any movement, any bonus action?
No, I think I'm going to stay here to keep everyone safe as much as I can. That's it for me.
Start of its turn, 1d4 lightning damage. Stephanie.
Oh, she's AFK again. You may want to.
Of course. Okay, that is 3 lightning damage.
Wasn't she attacking the water elemental and not the air elemental?
No, it was the water elemental, the one that's in front of us, the one that's been keeping us pinned down here this entire round. Yes.
Yeah, but after Scrap Heap, it's the air elemental's turn.
Oh, yeah, you are right. So it doesn't take
water elemental got a 22.
Air elemental.
We're really screwed if he just throws an AoE attack in here.
Yep.
We've been pinned down in this stairwell.
The good news is
entire time.
I go before him.
The air elemental will come and... Oh, everyone needs space. It's just going to go squeeze around you, Montauk, as it can, and get to the group in the back. It will cover those 3. I need a strength saving throw from Pavo, Nithdoris, and Scrap Heap, please.
+3, everyone.
I don't know what's going to matter for those.
Okay, so 9. I can bump it up to 11. I don't think that's going to work, so I'm going to save my reaction.
All right.
Actually,
11.
So,
yeah.
Pavo and Nithdoris, you are bludgeoned for 15 damage and knocked 20 feet away from the elemental in a random direction. So this is for Pavo.
Am I falling up the stairs
7.
this time?
You are thrown that way. You fly 10 feet, take another 2d6 damage.
Am I rolling it?
Nope. You take another 9 bludgeoning, so 24 total. Nithdoris, you are thrown the exact same direction, so you only go 5 feet, which you don't take any more. Give me a dexterity saving throw, though, Pavo, to see if you are knocked prone by Nithdoris being knocked into you. You are not, so you are not prone. That takes us to Nithdoris.
Okay. This slightly changes my plans, but only slightly. 10 feet to there. All right, let's see something. Oh boy. Yeah, I think this works. Oh, good is a 100-foot line, so it will work. And he's just out of range.
Yeah.
Okay.
Montauk ducks.
Well, no, I can shape it just around you. I think. Right? A line to get all targets that are enemies.
He is standing further up the stairs.
Well, you're going through Montauk right now.
The alternative is I could stand slightly higher up the stairs.
If you just aim like over our heads, because these things are presumably 10 feet tall.
Yeah. But I also want to get the guy at the bottom. I can hit the mage in this line, guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna say Montauk, you're gonna be caught in this too.
All right.
It's just there. But yeah, you
all
can
right.
hit all 4 enemies and Montauk.
The good news, Montauk, is you're in the aura. The bad news is That's a 15. That's a failure.
Oh, you know what?
These are dex saves.
I have Indomitable.
Yeah.
16?
16 is just what you just what you needed.
Excellent.
So yeah, that's for 41 damage on a failure.
All right, the Archmage succeeds with a 22. Air Elemental succeeds with a 21. Water Elemental 1 fails. That guy's donezo. Dissipates. The second one fails, so that is 41 damage. And so 20 damage to each of these guys.
And let's just see here.
The curse of being tall.
All right, yeah, no, and then after 25 feet of movement, as scary as it is, I am now able to counterspell him, and I will end my turn.
All right, this guy will take his attack of opportunity.
He not have 10-foot reach?
Nope, 5 foot.
Okay, I screwed up then.
27 for 14 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah. Ouch. Okay, I'm hurt, guys.
Heals would be nice.
Don't worry, they're coming.
And at this point, he will move to there.
He's moving his star-spangled ass.
It is more spangled with shells than stars.
Yeah, with a 5 foot line, he will catch it's already 10 o'clock. I don't really want to prolong this. So we'll go one more round and then we're going to call it.
Okie dokie.
So he's not going to use time stop or anything. So I'm just going to have him. We're going to he'll race forward as far as he can get. And he is going to Cone of Cold.
Counterspell.
He will counterspell you back.
Wait, can you do that?
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
And you can counterspell and counterspell.
Which nobody can
Yeah.
So that is going to catch all of you in a Cone of Cold.
So what level was he doing his counterspell at? Because I was doing 4th.
You did not say that.
Yeah.
Well, I took the spell slot out of it.
do. Put it back and take out a third.
All right.
Assuming you survive this.
It's fine.
Con
It's
save, right?
con save, right? Yeah.
Yep.
And remember when I
I
decided
think
that
I'm okay.
Wow. Good rolls.
Remember when I decided that I was going to get dexterity saves instead of con saves because it made sense?
It did, mostly.
Oh,
See, you got it like a
Yeah.
21. It's fine.
I'm still dead, but I'm okay. Actually, I don't think I'm good.
you're not dead.
All right. Still waiting for Pavo, Rubel, and Scrap Heap.
Okay, I am going to
Oh, sorry.
stab this guy.
No.
Nope.
con
Con
save.
save.
Oh, con save, sorry.
God dang it.
I'm down.
Fail.
+3.
Nobody has failed at this point.
I'm still down.
Yeah, you all succeed. So you all take 21 cold damage.
Say what now?
Actually, wait a minute.
I'm guessing that Montauk takes half of that.
Yes, you're resistant to cold damage.
Yes.
Patrick,
so you
is
take
this
10.
projectile?
No, it's a cone.
I did not take absorb elements. Damn.
You already use your reaction.
That too.
All right, it is the water elemental's turn. Top of the round, it will come forward and it's going to engulf you 3. I need strength saving throws, please, from Old Silver, Scrap Heap, and Rubel.
Can I
+3.
question the logic of trying to engulf 2 water elves, or sea elves, and a robot in water?
Yeah, literally all 3 of them are perfectly fine.
It's not trying to drown you.
Nope.
All
Oh,
right,
are you serious? Wow.
that's
a 15.
failures.
No,
well,
my plus
is
3
that-
is
that's a
already added.
15.
Yeah, it's included.
That's not a 15.
Oh, right,
my plus
yeah.
3 is already added.
He's always been 5 feet himself.
So you each, Rubel and Scrap Heap, take 13 bludgeoning damage.
That warding bone
Yeah.
sounds good right about that.
All right, takes us to Old Silver.
Do I feel safe stepping out? Like, taking
It takes you 5 feet of movement to step out.
yeah, that's fine. Hey, friendo down there. I'm gonna use Fighting Spirit. That is a 25 and a 14.
14 does not hit, but the 25 absolutely does. For 25 piercing damage.
And you know what?
It's about time.
Yeah, a 24 and a 24 for another 41 damage.
All right. He is very badly hurt and kind of shocked.
Oh, you don't like it when we do it to you. Hey.
I don't even know who you are.
Some
And
book
you know
says
what?
hello.
So it was 5 feet. Was that 5 feet total or just? Oh, I can't get there anyway. I will stay where I am.
All right. Montauk.
Which of these elementals looks hurt?
They both took lightning damage.
Yeah, the water elemental is
Did they take cold?
hurt, but the air elemental is slightly more injured.
Did they take cold damage.
No, because it was off to the side when that
Yeah.
cone was blasted.
Problem is, I could move forward 5 feet, but even then, I'm still at disadvantage on like javelin shot. 10, 20, yeah. There's not a lot I can do here, so I'm going to attempt to kill the air elemental.
Okay.
As hard as I can, and I will action surge this. 29 damage.
29 damage. Still looking pretty hale.
All
These
right.
are surprisingly tough elementals.
They are surprisingly tough elementals. All right, action surge, 2 more.
Okay.
Almost like they're an elemental.
2 more hits. Another
Yes.
Experimented on by an archmage.
30 damage. Still alive, but very badly hurt, down to 11 hit points.
All right. And I think so. I've used my action surge. I've used my stone's endurance. He's indomitable. And as a free action, Montauk will say to Pavo, blast him.
All right. As that happens, you see Zikrin have this sort of short bird-headed stick in its hand, and it sort of flicks it outwards, and that cannon in the back of the room fires again. Silver, I need you to give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Is this a projectile?
It is a blast of radiant energy.
So I can't catch it. Okay.
Nope.
I mean, you could try.
That is, that's a 13.
That is a 13. That hits. You take 24 cold damage.
I take 19 cold damage.
And that takes us to Pavo.
Oh, all right, there we go. Wrong button. So I can see it in the two elementals.
Yeah, and Montauk has just told you to kill that wizard as hard as you can.
And right, so I can see all three of those, so we can do this.
Nice.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
It's creatures of your choice.
Creatures of my choice, yeah.
Okay,
right.
The elementals and the boss.
That nonsense that you see there is what happens when I click on show spell description.
Yeah, because you have to have it on your character sheet, so it's like it's not on your sheet.
Okay.
Oh, 30-foot radius.
Yeah, it's not enough to catch him.
Catch him.
However,
Oh wait, I can fly. I can fly up and over 30-foot radius. There
you go. So there will be one attack of opportunity, but that's not going to stop you. 11.
It really isn't.
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Is that 10d6 damage?
It is.
And they don't have a reaction left to counterspell.
Not bad for 33 points of damage. Now, is it radiant or necrotic?
We'll go with radiant.
That is an 18, so he makes his save. But he has 25 hit points left, so that's really going to hurt him anyway.
Yeah, there's a few of you to try and finish him off.
He is down to 9. They fail. The water elemental also fails. Air elemental is dead. Water elemental is very badly hurt. And that takes us to Rubel.
All right, I'm going to attack this water elemental. An 11 hit?
It does not.
Crap. And it got its wound on its turn, right?
It hasn't had its turn yet. It's back to the top of the round.
Perfect. And then I will use a healing word to get Neath Doris back up.
Oh yeah, no, the one you wounded is dead.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so healing word to Neath Doris.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You can use 5 feet of movement to step out of the elemental if you wish. You can breathe, so you're fine. Scrap heap.
Okay, how badly hurt does it look?
It's still pretty healthy. This dude looks really badly hurt.
So I'm going to step out here.
Okay.
And pile on the damage. And my... I thought my... Oh, there it is. Okay, first attack coming in. Wow.
Miss.
Second.
Just hits.
Just hits. I'll take it.
10 slashing.
And my Searing Smite coming in.
That only works on the next attack. that
Yeah,
you make.
you got to cast that at the
that's-
start of your turn.
Ooh, at the
It's a one shot pump, basically.
So you can do a regular smite.
Let me just check. No, I'm gonna hold because I can't see from here if the big bat is still there. Oh, it's still there. I do see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Now I'm gonna
Won't
hold
be for
on.
much longer. Nithdoris is going to finish him off.
Okay, so I'll take out this one. Divine Smite level upcasted to level 2. Yeah,
All right, another 8 damage.
that's about it for me.
Yep. So you slash through, and that white blast of energy sprays some of the water aside, but it is still alive. Nithdoris, you have been brought back to consciousness by Rubel. You are prone on the stairs. You open your eyes and you see this wizard below you is really badly hurt.
Got the big guns.
Lightning.
No, I'm doing something that's slightly more tactical if this doesn't finish him off.
Fireball is tactical?
Static.
Spike.
Wall of fire. It's an opaque wall, and so he has to move through it in order to attack.
He fails.
So he's dead.
He is dead. You just hear these screams come from behind this wall of fire.
Jesus, Nithdoris, what was that? When
That
we stop burning our enemies to death?
And the water elemental disappears.
Zikron died. with
I drop
elemental damage.
concentration if the enemies are gone.
It is what he would have wanted.
And you see this white crystal just die and then shatter and collapse to the ground as well. In small pieces.
And like a kid in a candy store, I will be going over every square inch of this place looking for cool stuff. Because this is my mecca.
You find assorted material components for all of the spells that Zikron can cast, and Zikron's spell books, which contains all the spells the Archmage has prepared, including Conjure Elemental as an extra one. So yes, you find his spell book and all the components you need to cast those spells.
Oh boy.
That's pretty sweet. And as this happens, the lock on the book cracks and breaks away and falls open, and you see this djinn rise and stretch and just sort of crack all the bones across their spine and their neck. And they just look down at you and just say, "It seems to me we had an agreement. Yes."
Yes, let's see the hair.
Oh, no.
That was the wish you made.
No, that was not the wish we made. No.
Montauk does not consent to this.
You can't take anything that Pavo says at face value.
I
Except for
offered
this.
you a wish, and that was the first wish you made.
No.
God
Swear to
damn
God.
it. Now,
No.
hold on a second. The wish was that he wished that Montauk had hair. That's in the past tense.
Yeah, so it's an impossible wish.
No,
No. Shut up. Can I just cover his mouth?
Montauk, the djinn looks at you and just says,
Montauk does not want hair. But Montauk appreciates the thought.
and the
Maybe
djinn
a-
will say,
a mohawk.
I accept your personal choices, but I must fulfill the wish.
Oh, we
And
didn't wish.
he looks at you and snaps his fingers, and you
God
find
damn
yourself
it, Ian.
holding a small carved statue of a rabbit. And he
Aha!
says to you, "This hair, when you need it, will give you the benefits of a long rest if you crumble it up, and it will take a minute, but you and the rest of your allies will get a long rest in the space of a minute. I have learned much in my time, and that is the gift I can offer you.
Montauk looks at the hair. Is it a living hair, or is it just like a statue?
No, it's like a ceramic rabbit.
Oh, okay.
He's
So
not
it's
going to
not like
kill a real rabbit.
it's not like I'm crushing this rabbit to death in my hands, which Montauk would totally do, by the way.
Oh, let's name it Robert Palmer.
Lenny the rabbit. Lenny. Yeah, I'm not
Or
going to give
Ra-
Montauk a rabbit.
Robert Klein.
Tell me about the rabbits, George.
But with that, you have freed Gazray, and he will say, "Now I will do one last favor for you and return you back to where you were, so you don't have to climb down this mountain."
Oh, could you
And
take that
he
grumpy
starts-
fire home?
The fire's been dismissed with the death of
Oh, okay.
Zikran. And so in a swirl of elemental energy, you all find yourselves back in the storeroom. You are refreshed, you are rested, and ready to pick up where we left off last week next week.
Woo!
So
Woo!
I'm assuming that the hair has already been crushed then.
No, you
Oh.
still have